Okay, before we start our Walmart's grocery haul, you know there's something I got to moan about every week, and I had to moan to you face to face. So this whole coronavirus business with people hoarding stuff has gotten out of hand. Every week I put toilet paper on my grocery menu, my grocery list. Every week. That's just something you buy every week. A typical household. They didn't have any today. The little boy said the shelves were bare. They had nothing to substitute. There was no toilet paper. He said try Aldi or Walgreens. So I'm going to try Food Line, and if I can't get it from Food Line, I'm going to try Harris Teeter, and if I can't get it from there, I got an email from Sam's. Everybody and their mama sending emails talking about what they're doing to, combat the issues at hand. And Sam said they're working really hard to not run out of anything. So if we have to, we'll just join the crowd and go over there and get one of them giant packs of toilet paper that's going to last us till the next coronavirus part 2 comes around. I don't know what people are doing with all this toilet paper. I know I had heard they were like, one of the things was it was coming from China. We're not going to get any. No, I checked. I don't take anything at face value. I don't know if you know that about me. Let me tell you right up. I do not take anything at face value. I search it. And it's no shade against anybody. I just prefer to see it myself. The majority, almost all toilet paper is manufactured right here in the good old United States. Matter of fact, Kyle's daddy works in Missouri at the Procter & Gamble plant where they make toilet paper. The toilet paper that we get in, the majority of that is from Mexico and Canada. So China plays almost no role. Ha! That was a good one. No role in our toilet paper. So the other things that they were out of, the little boy said, oh, they're running low on canned foods. So I didn't buy a bunch of canned foods, but I did want dried beans because I got several recipes this week that uses dried beans. 2 of them, you'll see, they were able to substitute because I bought all Walmart brand. So they were able to substitute over to the Goya. 3 or 4 varieties they didn't even have. They couldn't even substitute a dried bean. Beans, people. They could not substitute little frozen pepperoni pizzas for Sebastian. I think that was it. The beans and the pizza and the toilet paper. What? What? That's all I'm going to say. What? Okay, and I'm going to show you my haul. And I'm going to show you a little thing that I picked up yesterday. I had run in Goodwill to look for one specific thing. And you know, while I'm there, I have to peruse the housewares. And this little gadget came up for $4. And I'm like, okay, me and Sebastian will have fun with that. I told David, I said, we'll get $4 worth of fun out of it. Because, let me tell you, Sebastian, I mentioned Sebastian. He's coming Saturday. He'll be here for 2 weeks. Hadn't seen him since January. So I'm really excited. And you'll get to see all the good stuff I got him. Because when he comes to Mama and Papa's house, he gets what he wants. We don't know what they let him do up there, but we don't think they let him have candy. And I let him have candy. I'm not putting in his mind that all of a sudden candy is taboo when he's old enough to make his own choices. And then he goes and gorges on the candy. So I let him have it now. I let him have what he wants. No more than I get to see him. We give him what he wants. So that is that. So I got stuff on 2 sides here. So let's just turn around and get started. Okay, let's get started. You can see I don't have too many of the middle of the store stuff. Everything I got is either Sebastian or cold or frozen, or a little bit of produce. I'm still getting my veggies in, just getting them in different ways. So I needed salt and obviously coffee. The Manwich, that is for this Manwich soup, Sloppy Joe soup that I'm making for meal prep. I wanted Sloppy Joes. I'm like, wonder if they make a Sloppy Joe soup. So I did a Google search, and guess what on the Manwich website? They call it No Alarm Chili. I'm just going to call it just Sloppy Joe soup. So I'm going to make it because I will eat anything that's got the name Sloppy Joe in it. Sloppy Joes and hot dogs. That's my jam. This surprisingly is not very high in points. The whole can is only 12 points. So divide it out into how many ever servings of soup when the other ingredients are, I think the only thing with points will be the meat. I think that's going to be a nice low point soup. And if it tastes like a sloppy joe, I'm all about it. Now here were two of the beans I got. I did get my kidney beans and my pinto beans. Kidney beans are for the taco taters and the soup. Instead of buying cans, I just want to go ahead this week and do all dried beans for everything. So that's what they were for. Pinto beans are because I need them in my cabinet. Because sometimes I'll just want to make a pot of pinto beans and they better be there. Now the French dressing, I like French. I don't really care for the fat-free, so I just went for the full stuff. It's only by ounces in the app. So 1 ounce is 4 points, which is probably a few tablespoons. Anyway, that's what I'm eating this week. David's juice, the cran pineapple, he's trying pineapple this week. They didn't have the diet, so it's just regular. That one is 6 points for 1 cup, which he don't count points, just for your information. This is for the taco taters. Thick and chunky salsa, mild, of course. And it is 0 all day long. Get you a straw because it's 0. Now I'm making these to go with my soup, but I'm going to make them in mini muffins, and I'm not sure. This makes 6 good sized muffins, so I'm not sure how many mini muffins I'll get, so that will depend on the points. Even if I only got 12, that makes them 3 points apiece. This whole box without the egg and the milk is 39 points. So that was just something I'll have to see when I make them. Now I needed green beans because I needed green beans for something we're eating, and y'all know this is what I put on my bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. I needed more ketchup because I must have ketchup. It was funny, I had already planned a breakfast bowl using this gravy, and Dave was like, get me some of that gravy. What I had used. I'm like, I'm having gravy too. So he's making, I think he's putting gravy on his chicken. He had me get him some biscuits. I can't remember what he's going to do with it. Anyway, he wanted this kind. They're both 2 points for a 1/4 cup. This is for my rice and sausage gravy bowls. I just come up with a whole different plan of attack on the breakfast bowl, and it's going to be delicious. Then for the produce, I just got avocados and cucumbers. The avocados are for the Cuban, that's the peppers too, for the Cuban, sheet pan Cuban chicken, black beans and rice bowl. I'm excited to try that. That's a new recipe. I'm really excited to try that. Hey. Okay, I got it. I started saying, where's my lime? But it takes the orange. I got orange back here. And then one of them is for the taco taters. And the mushrooms, because I'm going to grill some on my smokeless grill for when we have fish Sunday. Just as a little extra side. And then lettuce, because we're making gook. If you saw my menu plan, gook is just something David grew up with, and he don't even know how they got the name, but it's just really slaw made with shredded lettuce. That's all. Same principle. It's just mayonnaise, salt, and pepper, minced up pretty good cucumber, and shredded lettuce, and that's it. Well, it's good too. It's very fresh, very fresh tasting. And then I'm going back to my regular lettuce for salads because I couldn't choke down. If y'all saw last week, I got that spring mix with the spinach. I could not choke it down. The spinach was all but closing my throat. It like hit the back of my throat, and it was like trying to put a cat in a 5-gallon bucket. You can't do it. So I had to quit eating it. I had to throw that salad out. Okay, let's flick around. Let's see, where shall we go next? Let's go over to the cold and frozen stuff. Then I can put it up and come over here and see the rest of it. Most of that is Sebastian, so hang on a minute. Okay, so on this side, eggs, as always. I got an extra little bit since I'm putting in my breakfast bowls. And my non-food stuff over there. I'm surprised they had Dawn. Can you believe it? I can't believe they had Dawn. Something to clean with. Then this is another hamburger heavy week. I'm making something. Let me look at my menu. Yep, I got it. taco taters and, well, let me see, soup. Seems like there might have been something else, but I don't see it. I can't twist. And then he wanted the thin cuts for his breakfast, because he gets tired of breakfast food when he comes in the morning. Sometimes he just wants like a chicken sandwich or a hamburger or tacos, and so this week's he's feeling chicken. And some broccoli for one day, and then I'm going to do oven fried flounder. I think that's what I'm having Sunday. And then he wanted some biscuits. These are 6 points a piece. You can see the size. Of course they'll rise up, but he just wanted a pack of biscuits to use for breakfast. So now let's go over here. Okay, what little bit is ours on this side is I needed more almond milk in my coffee creamer and milk. And this week we got him peanut butter dream. He said the one I got him last time with peanut butter in it he had and he liked it. I'm not sure if I have got this one or not. Strawberry cheesecake, the apple crisp twist that I always get tongue-tied on, and I'm pretty sure this is new. Chocolate haze craze. Now the rest of this is Sebastian's, and this is what I was telling you. The front's beat up, but the inside looks brand new. If you can see, it makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what Sebastian calls them, you that have been watching me. He don't call them cupcakes, he calls them puff cakes. So when I saw this for $4, and you see the top, I've already tried it in there. Oh, let's see, I got some right here behind me. Hold on. This was my test batch. I just had a half a cake mix. This is my test batch. I'm not sure I had the batter exactly like it needed to be with it being half. So I tested it, and these have been sitting out, so they kind of, but you can see they make just little puff cakes. So, hey, they forgot my frosting. You know what? I better check my list, because I looked over there and they forgot my frosting. Well, I'm going to have to add that to Food Line too. Anyway, for $4, I said we'll have fun making his puff cakes instead of buying them. And this is what I got. Hold on. Let's switch you over. This is his side. We had the pull-ups over there, but they substituted this. I had bought the Walmart, but they didn't have it, so they gave me Betty Crocker, and then I got a yellow and some the little round sprinkles. I have the bigger sprinkles, but I thought for such a small cake, these would be better. They weren't but 97 cents, so I got those. Then these two things are a must. If you were so inclined to eat them, you can have 9 for 8 points. These are the ones that are kept behind my side table. The Hershey Miniatures, you can get 4 of them for 9 points. These are the ones that are kept in his candy bowl up here on the bar. And he's tall enough now, the past couple times, he can reach up there, get the candy bowl down, get his candy, and put the candy bowl back. Because he's a big boy. He is a big boy. Then some banquet dinners. These are like 10 points each. We don't need to worry about those. These go-go squeezes, they substituted. Apparently I got 2 of the same, but that's fine. He likes them. He just calls them pouches. He says, "Mama, 1 pouch." And he'll stand there. If you let him, he'll eat 3 or 4 pouches, so I have to pin him down on that because they're not cheap. Not that I care if he has it because it's applesauce, but, well, that is kind of a lot of applesauce to eat at one time, but they're not cheap for 4 pouches, you know. But the one I checked is 3 points. I figured they're all the same. 3 points for a pouch. Then he loves these. The Go-Gurt, I just get the Walmart brand, and he loves them. I just let him pick in there. He tells him if he wants red or if he wants blue. And he'll eat 2 of them at a time. He'll eat more if I let him, but I let him have 2 at a time. Then he loves his waffles. These, 1 is 2 points and 2 is 4 points. So that's not too bad if you don't feel like making a waffle and you just want a little waffle with your breakfast. That's not too terribly bad, just for a little old convenience item. Now he loves his grits, and when he walks in the door, the first thing, if you ask him, sometimes you don't even have to ask him, he'll just come up and say, "Mama, I want grits." He calls them grits. He wants grits. So you know I got grits in the cabinet. Because that little boy is born Southern. He might live in Ohio, but he was born Southern, and he got Southern in his blood. And when he comes to our house, he eats the grits. He's eaten them ever since he was old enough to eat. So he loves his grits. And then, let's see, the little Miscellaneous, I'm not sure how you say that. They're like 8 and 9 points a piece. But he don't count the points. And that's not something I don't think we'll eat. If you wanted a 8 or 9 point dinner, have you a nice big old salad with it. I don't see nothing wrong with that either. And then his chips back there, he calls them snacks. He needs a snack. He's got there's a little 3-drawer plastic, those tall things with the drawers in them, plastic one, and that's where his snacks go. So he'll just tell me he wants a snack, or he'll just run in there and get him one, because he knows that's where his snacks are kept. And as long as it's got those little Cheetos in there, the little crunchy Cheetos, we're good to go. And the back scanned 5 where somebody had put it into the app, so they're going to be 5 points, give or take. I was not going to pull them out and scan each one. So there you have it. That is it for Walmart. Now I'm going to get this cold stuff put up and put in my missing items for Food Line. And Harris Teeter I can't pick up until 3:30. I don't know. Apparently people think it's the apocalypse, because I ain't never had trouble getting my 10:30 appointment in the morning. It was booked until 3:30. So if y'all ain't got no groceries, y'all better go get some. Y'all better go get some. You see, we ain't got stocked up on nothing. We just got what we need for the week. And if it's so bad that can't none of us go out, I guess we'll order pizza and they can just leave it at the door and take off running. That's the best I know. Okay, next will come up. I don't know if it'll be Food Line or if it'll be Harris Teeter. It'll be something. Okay, I'm just going to hold this right quick. This is my Food Line. The frosting and the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese were all somehow left off of my Walmart order. They were in my buggy, and then I get my groceries. I'm thinking I'm missing half of them. Somehow they got erased out of my buggy. So I had David get those. I had him get the beans that they were out of. And then this is the Prego. I forgot to write the points down. I normally get the low sodium because it's lower points. But he dropped it. It fell out of the bag and busted from Walmart. And Food Line don't carry it. So I told him just get whatever he wanted to get. So he got chunky tomato, onion, and garlic. Now you see that glorious red gold? Food Line was completely out of toilet paper too. So he found this at Walgreens. So if your local grocery stores are out, try the odd places like your Walgreens. So next up, Harris Teeter, and then I'm done. Okay, here is my little Harris Teeter. I got a 8-pound bag of potatoes back there. It was on sale for $2.79. So we're having potatoes several days this week. And bananas, and there's those limes I thought about at Walmart's, and then I thought, well, I didn't need them, but then apparently I do, because there they are. And for my breakfast bowls, I was going to make the sausage, the turkey sausage, but I decided I wanted some real pork, so I'm going to make my own pork sausage, because this is lower points. This is 93% lean pork. It's lower points than sausage already made. This is like 1 point per ounce, if I remember correctly. And then the regular bacon, it was on sale for $2.50, and I got that to go on my bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. And then I got liver mush again for you people that just love it. Their cheese, which I was pretty much out of, was on sale, buy 2 get 3 free. So all of those were like $6.39. I think that's a good deal, especially since I could get the 2%. And then this is my favorite thing. I needed cut up cube chicken for my Cuban sheet pan dinner. And they had their chicken on sale. Let's see. $1.99 a pound for chicken breast. That's about normal sale, but Harris Teeter still has a butcher shop. So you can still get fresh meat cut for you, however you want it right out of the butcher case. So I just put a little note on there to my shopper, if it was possible, I needed 3 pounds, could they cube it for me? And lo and behold, this right here should be 3 pounds of cubed up chicken. So all I got to do is spread it on my sheet pan. And y'all know somebody that wears rubber gloves is happy about that. So that is all for my groceries today.